What's up, guys? It's Lyrik here. I'm at a sports bar for some reason. Well, the restaurant portion of it. And I know this seems like an odd place for me to record this at. But I just want to talk about Infinite Choppers 3. So last night, Down 6 hit me up on Instagram, and he said, like, dude, Infinite Choppers 3 is finally coming out. So I was like, cool. And then a little after that, I saw on YouTube Infinite Choppers 3. And I saw in the title it said Twisted Insane. I'm like, no flippin' way, Twisted Insane. So that's crazy. So fast forward to the 6th of January, which is today. Infinite Choppers 3 comes out. Well, it came out already, and I reacted to it. And basically what happened was, it came out at noon, 12 p.m. Central U.S. time. And I actually missed the, the live stream chat by 15 minutes. But it's not a big deal. But basically, I just want to talk to you guys about the song itself. Sorry if you guys can't hear me, but I wrote some notes down about each verse. So yeah. First of all, the first verse, Down 6, solid verse as always. The alliteration was crazy. Really good verse overall. I'm not going to rank these out of 10, by the way, sorry. Twisted Insane. We actually got Twisted Insane on a chopper track. Finally, well, besides Onion Chopper. I just can't believe Twisted Insane, the man, the myth, the legend himself, is on, like, an underground, like, Infinite Choppers track. You know, it's crazy. Just dope lyrics, dope verse overall. Far Away. I don't speak Russian, but the clarity was insane. The lyrics were insane. The verse was there, you know, which means the verse is solid, you know. Yeah, LOD. I've never heard of LOD before, and I clicked on his channel, and songs, it had songs from like 13 years ago. I do hope he blows up within the scene. He seems like really good at chopping, and I've never heard of him before until now. Puere CA, or I don't know how to pronounce his name, like the Finnish guy, you know, the one that was on Onion Chopper Remix. Solid, awesome verse. I don't know Finnish at all. Really good verse. I wish him and Artsyke would collab. That would be pretty cool. Next on my list, Troll. Again, I don't know like Portuguese or any like foreign language really, but really good verse. I like the pop culture references he makes in his verse. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's kind of loud in here with all the TVs and stuff, but really good verse. Split second, or well, not split second, but split. You know, Split. The man, the myth, the fucking legend, Split. Insane verse. Clearly, without a doubt, one of my favorite verses on the song overall. The intro was really good. Him talking about, like, I don't know if I'm able to chop anymore, I don't know if I'm in the community still. Just a very, like, introspective part of the song. You know, and he might have beat his record when it comes to SBS. I don't really know. I'm not really trying to focus on the SBS as much. But overall, solid verse. I would love to collab with Split one day. Split, if you're watching this, you're a freaking legend. Like, you are seriously an OG in the chopper scene. I would seriously love to collab, man. Next artist, Wedere. It's actually not pronounced Wedere, it's pronounced Wedere. But, you know, you have to roll the R. Basically, solid verse. I don't know Italian. But the clarity is insane. The, like, controlling, like, the breath control, the controlling, like, staying on beat, everything, like, perfect. 10 out of 10. So, yeah. Manyak, or Manyak, Turkish guy. Holy fuck. That was crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so the Turkish guy on the song, Manyak. What the flip? Okay, so the clarity's crazy. The flow is crazy. The flow switches are crazy. The lyrics are crazy, even though I don't know Turkish whatsoever. the part where it was like, had the red text scrolling by, what the fuck? That was like a 10-second period. And I thought the verse was like 15 or 16 SBS. And I thought that until I saw a comment that said 21.32 SBS. I thought it was just an SBS kid throwing out numbers until I checked that one part with the red text scrolling by. And I kid you not, towards the end of that part of his verse with the text scrolling by, I heard a burst that was like 20 plus SBS. So I'm like, yeah, I'm legit might be 21 or whatever the guy said. You know, that's faster than Cardiac, for fuck's sake. Not only Cardiac's verse in Illest 4, but also when Cardiac did the 1.5x speed version of his IC4 verse, it's faster than that too. And his fastest part sounded so crisp. Like, so crisp. It's insane. Actually, seriously, it's madness. Alright guys, I'm back home. When I was at the restaurant, my batteries died. So I just want to talk about the rest of the song. So we have the Turkish guy. Now we have Ace the Goblin. First of all, really cool storytelling. I like the horrorcore elements. The clarity is cool. I like the Darth Vader reference. Overall, awesome verse. Who else is on the list? Mushmak. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I could be wrong. His verse was in Chinese. I don't know Chinese, so I speak English. But the switching from Chinese to English to Chinese to English to Chinese was insane. That was wild. The speed was crazy. The clarity, even though I don't know Chinese, just everything about it was awesome. Also, it was just crazy. People need to give him his crown. The final verse, Idol. Okay, so Idol's verse was fucking insane. No pun intended, because Twist insane. But, like, his verse was insane. You know, not just the speed, but also, like, the vocab. Just, like, how complex everything of it was. His vocabulary was complex. His speed was complex. His word choice was complex. Everything, down to a T, was crazy about it. The flow patterns, like, every single element of Idol's verse was seriously the best. I'm not even kidding. It was the best verse, honestly. So that's all I have to say when it comes to the individual verses. You know, shout out Wedere, shout out Nada, shout out Young Revival, shout out Troll, shout out Idol, shout out Down 6, shout out everybody, seriously, who made this possible. What's up, Okay, so last thing that I want to mention regarding IC3, well, not IC3, but actually rather IC4, I made a list of rappers that I think should be on IC4. The first rapper is PIRI. It's P-I-R-I. It's a Korean rapper, and he raps fast. Not as fast as, like, Outsider or Joe Gwang-il, but, he's, like, super dope. I feel like him and Down 6 would be cool on the track. So yeah. The next rapper I think should be on IC4 is Seuss Mace. Seuss Mace. I don't know if we can even get in contact with him, because I believe he's part of Strange. I don't know if he's with Strange Music or not. But if we can get Twist Insane, we can get Seuss Mace. But Seuss Mace, I haven't really listened much of his stuff. I know his verse in I Don't Fit by Tech 9 and King ISO, but I don't listen to his other music. But I think, like, I've heard, I think he made like a Houdini remix or something like that. I listened to it, it was dope. I think he seriously should be a candidate for the next song. Okay, so the third, well, and fourth artists that I think should be on IC4 is Cardiac, as well as Kirsten. Or however you say his name, the Turkish rappers. Regarding Kirsten, I know Kirsten is kind of like infamous in the community. He has a little bit of a controversy. If you're in the SBS community, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a widespread belief that Kirsten sped up his fastest verses, Meteor and Swag, I think, and another verse. So yeah, and there was another verse, I forgot what it was called, but I don't know if we could be able to put him on a song. I don't think we should, because he most likely sped up his fastest verses. Regarding Cardiac, though, I don't even know if he makes music anymore. If he does, we should put him on the track, because he was on Illest 4. I think I really said she. I think he should be on Infinite Choppers 4 also. That'd be really cool. A couple other rappers I want to mention. I want to mention Usobuki, the Japanese rapper, or SOS. SOS. There are two talented Japanese rappers who spit really, really fast. I think we should have either or on the track of IC4. Also, I want to mention, I forgot his name, like Jedal Strange or something. No, not Jedal Strange. I'm thinking of, there's this Iranian rapper, I forgot his name, what it was. So it turns out his name was Jedal Strange. And I only mentioned him because I saw a comment that said that guy should be on the next song. And he's like an Iranian rapper, so yeah, pretty cool. Overall, the song was a solid 9.5 out of 10.